지난 23일 저녁에 미국 MLS에서는 드디어 최종 플레이오프 대진표가 완성됐습니다. 사실 이번 주는 유럽에서 챔피언스리그를 포함해서 유로파리그까지 경기를 하는 주간이라서 아마 많은 축구 팬들은 유럽 대항전을 보지 굳이 MLS 경기를 보진 않았을 것 같은데요. 미국에서는 마지막 플레이오프 티켓이 걸린 와일드카드 경기가 동부와 서부에서 각각 한 경기씩 치러졌습니다. 동부 8위인 시카고와 9위인 올랜도가 먼저 경기를 했는데 시카고가 3대1로 이겼고, 서부 8위 포틀랜드와 9위 솔트레이크와의 경기도 3대1로 포틀랜드가 플레이오프에 진출했습니다. 그리고 이제부턴 진짜 플레이오프 시작이죠. 손흥민의 생애 첫 MLS 플레이오프 경기는 10월 30일 목요일 오전 11시 반입니다. 아무래도 손흥민이 핵심인 LAFC 경기는 팬심으로라도 찾아볼 수밖에 없는 게 맞지만, 다른 팀들은 자세한 정보가 좀 없습니다. 그렇다고 손흥민도 없는 MLS 경기를 보자니 솔직히 좀 보는 맛이 떨어지긴 하거든요. MLS 와일드카드 경기 볼래, 유로파리그 볼래 하면 무조건 유로파리그 보는 게 그래도 당연하잖아요. 참고로 유로파리그에서 노팅엄 포레스트가 포르투갈의 강호인 포르투를 만나서 2대0으로 무실점 승리를 거뒀습니다. 엔지 감독이 경질되자마자 새로운 감독이 와서 유럽 대항전에서 완승을 거둔 게 참 얇았네요. 아무튼 그런 이유로 손흥민과 만났던 팀 말고는 다른 팀들에 대한 정보가 많이 없습니다. 누가 강한지, 플레이 스타일이 어떤지 등등 프리미어리그 팀들은 전부 다 알고 있는데 MLS 팀들은 그렇게 안 되더라고요. 그래서 LAFC를 제외한 다른 팀들에 대한 평가는 주로 미국 현지 매체들을 찾아보는 편인데요. 미국의 CBS에서 플레이오프를 앞두고 분석 방송을 진행했길래 한번 살펴봤습니다. 3명의 축구 전문가들이 출연한 방송인데, 전문가끼리도 서로 의견이 달라서 부딪히고 서로의 의견을 살짝 비웃기도 하더만요. 어이없다는 듯 되묻기도 하는 게 미국답게 아주 직설적이고 화끈했습니다. 그런데 이렇게 자유로운 전문가 3명이 만장일치로 손흥민의 우승을 예측해버렸습니다. 자, 그 내용부터 한번 보시죠.
So I'll start with the Western Conference first. So now that everything is set, we got San Diego FC taking on Portland Timbers. It's a 3-game series in this round. So at San Diego FC, if they need it, will have the first and third games. Portland will get the second one. Then Minnesota United versus Seattle Sounders. That is going to be an interesting matchup because the Sounders clearly know how and have the core of winning. But Minnesota United, not an easy team to break down. And Minnesota United have 2 home games. Seattle would only get 1. LAFC, Austin FC. LAFC, different gravy right now. But Austin FC have beaten LAFC twice. I know that one of those games didn't have their top players.
Jimmy,
I'm just saying. I'm just giving Austin a little bit of love because I think that they're probably going to lose this one. And then Vancouver FC Dallas, which they played each other on the last day of the season. FC Dallas won that one 2-1. Early red card for Vancouver. I like Vancouver in that. Okay, going to the Eastern Conference. We got Philly taking on Chicago.
Wait, before we even get that, can we look at the Western Conference and say, hey, in
Sure.
terms of upset alert.
Okay, go back to the Western Conference. Upset alert.
Upset alert. I think Seattle Sounders could be the team that we look at in the conference final.
Okay.
If they get by Minnesota,
I can see that too.
San Diego, which I think will get by Portland, Seattle, Portland. I could see Seattle
that's tasty.
in the final.
That's a good semifinal.
Then we see Austin, Vancouver, and LAFC. I think is going to be that conference semifinal. It could go either way, but
yeah,
I think we're going to see an LAFC Seattle Sounders conference final.
As a reminder, this is the only round that is a 3-game series. Everything else is a one-off. So whoever the top seed will get that home game. Tones, you in agreement here on the Western Conference?
Yes, I did mine. I've done it all week, and I did it this morning on Morning Footy. San Diego over Portland, Seattle over Minnesota, LAFC and Vancouver coming out of the bottom of the bracket. Yeah. LAFC going to the conference final against San Diego, LAFC winning the Western Conference.
Yeah, I like that.
That's
I would maybe throw. I agree with you though, Chuck. I could see the Sounders
of all these teams
squeezing past San Diego. All right, let's do Eastern Conference now. Let's flip over. Philadelphia Union taking on the Chicago Fire. Charlotte FC having the 2 home games with the higher seed over NYCFC. Inter Miami hosting Nashville FC, or they'll have 2 home games. And FC Cincinnati Columbus Crew. That is a really tasty one at the end. I think Chicago Fire are going to make life very, very difficult for Philly. And so
I
I'm a
agree.
little worried for the Supporter Shield winners. I think both teams could win each home game, and then that third game back in Philly. This one's going 3 for me. That one's going to be really tight. And then with Philly's luck in playoffs and Open Cups, you just never know how it's going to play out. Charlotte, I think Charlotte will end up getting past NYCFC. I could be wrong on that one. Inter Miami gets past Nashville. And then I'm going to hear your guys' thoughts.
How many
think
games
FC
how many
Cincinnati.
games does it go, Jimmy?
Which one?
Inter Nashville, 2 or 3?
I think it goes 3. I think Nashville will show up in their home game. I think Serge and Mukhtar will be a handful.
Philly, Chicago, how many games?
That's 3 for sure.
Charlotte.
I could see, honestly, I could see all of these matchups going 3 games.
Same.
I could see all 3 of them.
Although Columbus Crew, they've been hampered with injuries at the end. Now, if they had a healthy squad, I'd say, okay, Columbus could definitely make a run here, but they've been hampered by injuries.
All right, so Tones has already done this multiple times. So Tones, take us through your
I'll
bracket.
just keep in mind, I went Philly over Chicago. I also said in 3, although it doesn't matter for the bracket. Charlotte over NYC, Inter Miami, and FC Cincinnati.
Yeah.
FC Cincinnati beating Inter Miami to get to the conference final.
Wow.
So you got the
Charlotte
chalk then.
beating. Say again.
I said you got the chalk. Right now you have all the top seeds winning.
Yeah,
Charlotte.
Charlotte beating the Philadelphia Union to go to the conference final. So FC Cincinnati and FC Cincinnati and Charlotte, and I picked FC Cincinnati to go to the final against LAFC, with LAFC winning.
It's hard to poke holes in that too much, but Charlotte FC. What are you seeing in Charlotte FC?
It's never going to happen that way. It's
No,
never just defensively, and they're hot right now. Think of the run they've been on at the end of the season. Toklamadi's since Ajiman left, Toklamadi's been outstanding. Missing BL is a big one for them, but they've had their way. The issue that I had with picking them over the dumb Zaha red card that he took, that he's going to miss the first game of the playoffs. Now that's just a dumb red card to take. So a little bit of an issue there, but I like Dean Smith, really organized, solid defensively. They got enough in the attack. They're great at home. So at a minimum, if they've got to go 3, they'll play those 2 games at home, and they've been outstanding there. So that's where I went with them.
Yeah, I would say, Chuck, I'll go first on this.
Yeah.
Whoever gets out of the bottom, whoever survives the bottom is going to get to the final of MLS Cup.
Yeah.
So Inter Miami, FC Cincinnati. I mean, Nashville. That's a crazy good Final Four in that bottom half of this bracket. So whoever gets through that, whoever survives that is going to the final for me.
Jimmy, I'm with you. Every single matchup here is a good matchup in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah,
it really is.
Every single one.
Yeah.
So I'm with you. Whoever survives between Inter Miami, Nashville, Cincinnati, Columbus, they'll be in the final.
They'll be in the final against LAFC. I agree with
that. Be in the final against LAFC. That would be.
It's gonna be. It's exciting. Playoffs start this weekend. Game 1. Let's go.
Yeah, Leo Novakovsky. MLS headquarters wants an LAFC versus Miami final. Of course, I do too.
Yeah,
I want an LAFC Miami final. Give it to me.
That would be sick. All right, let's get into our power rankings here. So all of the teams, we talked about all of them now in the playoffs. Which one is our top 5? We're just going to rip through these really quick. Austin FC, not in our top 5. Charlotte, though, I feel like Tones might put them in the top 5, given that he's...
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Where are we going here?
So Tones has got them 5th? Charlotte? Well, I guess we're debating this, all things considered.
Why don't we go 1 down?
Okay, fine. We'll go 1 down. That's true. Okay, we'll start with 1.
LAFC.
I'm going LAFC.
LAFC. We're unanimous there. LAFC is number 1 in the power rankings.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now who's vying for number 2?
I'm gonna go.
If FC Cincinnati or Inter Miami's in 2 or 3.
I think with Messi playing the way he is right now.
Yeah.
He's on a mission right now.
He is on a mission.
Yeah.
All right, Inter Miami number 2.
Too.
Decision made. FC Cincinnati is a good shout.
Mm-hmm.
What's crazy is that there were was there 7 teams that were 6 points away from each other for the Supporter Shield? It was crazy close at the top of the table. And so you can make obviously a strong argument for all of them. Cincinnati, I just don't feel like it's being talked a lot.
Cincinnati, Vancouver, Charlotte.
Okay,
does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. So let's put FC Cincinnati 3.
We have San Diego out of the top 5.
Yeah, I know. The disrespect.
Well, in terms of quality, I would go Vancouver, San Diego.
I would go Vancouver.
이 영상을 보고 나니까 솔직히 조금 좀 불안해졌습니다. LAFC를 지금 파워랭킹 1위로 올려놓네요. 네, 만장일치로 손흥민이 우승할 거라고 하니까 오히려 마치 그 맨시티가 우승 실패했듯이, 리버풀이 실패했듯이, 뭐 레알 마드리드가 아스날에게 발렸듯이 진짜 뭐 그런 일이 일어나진 않겠죠. 네. 이 좋은 흐름이 진짜 그대로 이어지길 바라겠습니다. 메시는 결승에 못 오를 수 있다는 예측도 있잖아요. 네. 자, 우선 오스틴전 2차전에서 끝내는 게 중요하겠습니다. 미국 플레이오프는 다득점은 전혀 중요하지 않습니다. 그러니까 그냥 이겼다 싶으면 최대한 선수들 쉬게 해주는 게 중요합니다. 결국 원정 경기를 또 뛰어야 하고, 토너먼트의 핵심은 체력이니까요. 아직도 6일이 남았다는 게 참 힘드네요. 이상 흰수염고래였습니다. 감사합니다.